Passive aggression can appear in many forms. Maybe it's that email that starts with, as per my last email, and ends with regards instead of kind regards. It's rife within the workplace. We've all spotted it. And with your flatmates at home too, you know, the note on the fridge, please put your dishes away. So we have some advice on keeping your relationships intact. Relationship counsellor Margot Regan joins us now. Hey Margot.
Hello.
What counts as passive-aggressive behaviour?
It's almost a double entendre. So I'm saying something, but my emotions and my intentions behind it mean something else.
Is it just trying to be polite? Like if you're upset about something, but you don't want to sound upset, you're just trying to, sort of protect the person from it.
It's really hard because sometimes it can come across as sarcasm. There can be a barbed comment surrounded by, oh, I was only just joking. But really you hurt the other person's feelings, and that's what you want to look at. What was my intention, and was the other person hurt by what I said?
Is the danger too that actually if you're passive-aggressive and the other person doesn't pick it up, you're not getting your point across anyway?
It's really difficult. So, some people with neurodiverse find social situations really awkward and really difficult to pick up empathy and pick up those social cues that others might find easier.
So is it better just to have an all-out argument?
Not an all-out argument. It's difficult because, I grew up in a collectivist culture. Collectivist cultures don't tend to be direct, formal, get straight to the point. Particularly in workplaces, we've got people prefer using analogies, metaphors. You really want to find that middle balance.
Because I would imagine that Kiwis in particular are perhaps on the worst scale for passive aggression, because this is a generalisation, but I feel like we're not confrontational.
I agree with you. So I was talking with a friend from Ireland last night that worked in North America. She said people will say straight out, I'm not happy with the services, I'm not happy with this, with that. In Ireland we go, that's fine, it's grand, thanks. We come home and then we do it. Yeah. We talk negatively.
We do the same thing here, don't we?
But isn't it that unhealthy? Don't you kind of need an element of, cards on the table?
Honesty.
To diffuse something or to address an issue?
I find it depends on how close you are with that person. So in my intimate relationship, absolutely. With people that I trust, that I know, you feel out where somebody is. There is this balance of if somebody's an indirect communicator and you're quite direct, where do you meet in the middle? Who adapts? Am I being inauthentic if I come in like a bull in a china shop, whereas they're quite sensitive to...
So you should be catering to individual needs when you communicate.
There's this fine balance. If I'm always looking at somebody's body language. If I see they're posturing up and getting defensive, then I'm going, oh, have I said something that's offended them? If somebody's in that posturing up, fight, flight, freeze mode, what I say is not going to go in anyway. So we've got to pause and time out on that conversation.
The physical side's different though, isn't it? Because text messages, emails, they can be misconstrued, can't they? But see, I'm like as per my last email means I've had no answer. I'd be all right with that.
That can come across as quite kind of cold and hard. It depends on, Kiwi culture is a bit like Irish. It's about relationships, it's about food, it's about, do I know you? Are you letting me in? Are you vulnerable? Can we build a relationship? Can we relax and get on? Or is it we're here to do a job, just boom, 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 numbers, figures,
I don't know which camp I'm in, just quietly.
Hey, thank you so much for coming in to talk to us this morning. We really appreciate it. Relationship counsellor Margot Regan on how to not be passive-aggressive.